Good morning, I'm Wendy Petrie and this is your morning news fix for Tuesday, the 14th of January. In this update, fierce winds are expected to return to Southern California over the coming days, potentially igniting more infernos across LA. At least 24 people have died and thousands of firefighters are continuing to battle the raging wildfires. The still active Palisades and Eaton fires have together destroyed over 12,000 structures and remain largely uncontained. National Weather Senior Meteorologist Todd Hall said severe winds and dry vegetation are also putting other untouched regions like Ventura under threat.
We're gearing up for potentially another very dangerous situation across Southern California as we move forward over the next couple days.
A few hours of joy for Football Ferns captain Ali Riley getting married against the destructive backdrops of the LA fires. The 36-year-old wed her partner Lucas Nilsson in Santa Rosa Valley on Sunday. Just days prior, her parents had been forced to evacuate their childhood home in the Pacific Palisades after being alerted the fire was heading their way. Riley says people who had biked back to the neighbourhood later confirmed it had burnt down.
Chimneys and some steel beams, but every single person lost their home. If you left the car, it's melted basically.
Here at home, Fire and Emergency expects to take several days to extinguish a large vegetation fire on the Coromandel Peninsula. The blaze broke out at Blackjack Road, north of Whitianga, on Saturday afternoon. Drones were used to carry out thermal imaging of the site fire last night. One of the killers of Rotorua child Nia Glassie more than 17 years ago has admitted his role in the crime for the first time. 38-year-old Michael Curtis has faced the parole board but didn't officially seek parole. Claudia O'Neill reports.
Curtis admitted responsibility for the kick that caused Nia's death, saying he'd blamed his brother because he was scared. The board heard he'd been involved in 43 incidents since being in prison custody relating to contraband behaviour and misconduct, and had written a letter of remorse. Curtis will reappear before the parole board again in July next year.
Brother Wedemu Curtis is eligible for parole next month. The search continues for a man who escaped police custody in Taupo last night. 30-year-old Samir Derek Belhajam fled a police transport vehicle in the Taupo District Court about 6 p.m. after making an appearance. He was wearing green prison-issue shorts and a T-shirt along with an orange high-vis vest. Police are warning people not to approach him if they see him and call 111. To sport now, and Jannik Sinner has made a successful start to his Australian Tennis Open title defence, as have Carlos Alcaraz, Novak Djokovic and Naomi Osaka. Nick Kyrgios has been knocked out. Melbourne United captain Chris Goulding has drained a three-pointer with less than a second remaining to give his side a 91-89 ANBL basketball victory over the Breakers in New Plymouth. And boxer Tyson Fury claims to have retired. The 36-year-old former heavyweight champion has made the announcement with customary bluster on social media. I'm Wendy Petrie, that's your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update at midday from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.